Hello everyone and welcome to day 4 of my 21 days of stamps and giveaway series. So today we are going to be focusing on the new Brutus Monroe stamp paper cranes. Let me hold this behind so you can see it. It has a lovely stamp piece with hanging paper cranes, and then it also has a few individual paper cranes. So we're going to do a few projects today, and I'm excited about it. So let's get started. So first, we're going to do the first one like directly onto the card base. This is just this paper color is called C. It's the Brutus Monroe 100-pound cardstock. So let's put that in, and I think we're going to put the magnet at the bottom. Okay, how is everyone today? Good, I hope. It's been pretty rainy in Pittsburgh. Dreary. All right, so what I think we're going to do for this, we're going to take this uh-oh, what was that? Louie, my cat, just knocked something over. I don't know if you heard that sound, but he's real good at that. So we're going to put this stamp on here, and I kind of want to stamp off of the piece. I don't want it to, I kind of want to have that effect where it looks like it keeps going. So what we'll do is kind of move the card as we go. So we're going to start, I think right there looks pretty good. Let's get our Misty all pressed on. And I think we're going to use the Oz ink. It is a blue color. I'm hoping that it's dark enough to show up on this paper, but we'll find out. If not, we can go over it with a darker color. No big deal. You might have to do 2 stampings because, again, this is a brand new stamp. I have never used it before, but we'll see. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that actually turned out really great. Oh, I love it. You guys, this stamp is really nice. All right, I am going to do just another little push just to really deepen that color. Wow, you guys, that's really pretty. Wow. All right, so we're gonna shift this over a bit. And we're gonna kind of, nope, that's still touching. I don't want them to touch is kind of the thing. That's too far. I really should have measured this out. But why not just eyeball it? Okay, I actually think that's going to be perfect. So we're not going to move that anymore. We're going to give her another good inking. I hope you guys have been watching the other videos in this series because there's a giveaway for every day. And at the end of the series, I'm going to do one video that announces all of the winners. So that's going to be super fun. I love giveaways. I'm going to tell you what. I like Oprah and how Rosie O'Donnell used to be. Just give stuff away all the time. I guess Ellen does that now too. Ellen's really cool. I think Ellen has this really unique ability of being able to be funny without also being offensive. And I think that's like a quality that so many people that are funny don't have. You guys, I'm in love with this. I really didn't expect this to look this nice, to be honest. Full disclosure here. I didn't expect it. But you know what? I'm really glad. I love this color combination. Sea Paper Oz ink. I'm telling you what. Stunning. I'm hoping that some of you guys get your stamps pretty soon. I know that we spent a lot of time shipping that stuff out as of this week. So hopefully you guys can start creating. So for this final bit, I'm thinking I might be able to do it like this. Let's see here. Nope. Great, I think that's going to be perfect. Hopefully. It's really nice because I think that this stamp is so unique that you do get this like lengthy piece that you can create like a really stunning background, and it looks like you did something pretty spectacular, but you really kind of just stamped it a couple times, repositioned. So I think that's like one of the really cool qualities of this stamp in particular. Okay. Wow, you guys. All right. What are some color combinations that you guys like? Because I'm all about color. Colorful things. Well, we are going to do a black and white thing coming up here, but yeah, let me know some of the things that you like. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys, look how pretty this is. I think that's gorgeous. I mean, you could honestly just leave this card how it is. Right? Isn't that so nice? But we're not going to do that. We are going to set this off to the side, though. And we're going to do a sentiment. This stamp does not have a sentiment on it. It's kind of just the beautiful paper cranes, which is great. So we're going to take a sentiment from a different stamp that I absolutely love, that I haven't had the opportunity to use yet. So I'm excited that we're going to use that today. Let's just clean her off because we want her to be ready for our next little project. All right. We're going to peel that off for now. Wipe it down. So the set that we're going to use for the sentiment is Spring Wreath. This was in an inspiration box this year. And you see it's called Spring Wreath. I believe this was called Beautiful Bloom, the inspiration box, earlier this year. April, I believe. But I love it. This beautiful floral wreath in this corner piece. It's just stunning. But the sentiments too: be the light, worry less, smile more, don't give up, hold on, things will get better, live a great story. So that's the one I'm going to use today, is this Live a Great Story. So let's, open her right up, peel her out, and look at this beautiful background. You guys could always cut these and use them on cards as well. I mean, why not? Use what you have. So let's just peel this and take off our sentiment. Live a great story. I love that. I love that phrase. I love it all. So I've already cut the piece that we're going to put this on. I'm going to go right on this piece. This is midnight paper. Oh, it's so pretty. So we're going to do that. And I think I'm also going to take this paper crane, the one that's not, let me just show you real quick. So there's two on here that have the string hanging, and then there's two that do not. I'm going to use one for this that does not. And I already know that this paper is going to stick because they're brand new stamps. So we'll just pop our little magnet there. Press it down. And for this, I'm going to use the alabaster ink. It's a beautiful white ink. Let's get them good and inked up. A little bit of pressure. Peel her back. And we're just going to hit them one more time. Okay. Ta-da! I think they look good. I might want to, once more. I want that to be really white. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so let's take these aside. Get our squeaky clean back out. Clean these up. You guys, I'm trying to be so meticulous about cleaning stamps because I find when you do it right away, it gets you in that habit. You know, I've heard that it takes 21 days to form a habit. So, with that logic, since it's 21 days of stamps and giveaways, by the end of this series, I should have formed that habit, right? I mean, that's how I look at it. So let's put that one back. And we will put back our Live a Great Story. Oh. Yeah, I really want to do something with this wreath. I'm thinking maybe like a really cool, like, colored pencil project or something. I don't know, something fun. Because they could be so, so colorful. Alright, so let's just set this to the side for a moment. I do want to kind of just like heat, because I'm going to cut this out, this little paper crane. So I just want to heat set it real quick to make sure that it's like fully dry. Might as well do that to this too, right? All right, I think that's great. So I'm just gonna go ahead, take my handy dandy Brutus Monroe scissors, and I'm gonna cut it with, like, I think a little bit of an edge. Now, I'm not the best at fussy cutting. I'm really not. And a lot of times I try to do it kind of rounded, but I think for this purpose, since it's a paper crane, I do want it to be a little more, like, crisp. Fortunately, this doesn't take too long because it's relatively small and it has like nice solid features. I think we'll just cut out a little bit of this like beak area, I guess. Is that a beak? Is that what you call it, a beak? Crane? Cranes have beaks, I guess, so they're birds. Okay. So from there, I'm just going to take some of these foam squares. They're the iCraft foam squares that I feel like I swear by. Crack myself up. Just put 2 of those on. Get my little weeding tool, pokey tool, whatever you want to call it. Little hook tool. I love these little hook things. I use them all day at work. Open boxes, anything. All right. So I think I don't know. I think I want to put it up here. Top right. Live a great story. Maybe like right there. I didn't want to cover up too much of our stamping, but I like the bits that are raised. Perfect. This little square fits exactly into this negative space, or into the space of this paper crane. So now we're just gonna peel that off. And I think we'll put this one here. No, I think we'll put it here. Maybe here. No, here. Yeah, we'll put it there. That works, just like that. Perfect for me. And then here's our card. It was super simple and it looks really elegant, I think. Live a great story, everyone. Fantastic, right? All right, so set that off to the side. And then we're just gonna move right along to our next little project for today. So, I have a card layer already cut into Raven cardstock. And what we're gonna do is kind of a similar thing. So, except I think we're not gonna have it go, well, no, I guess we will do. Kind of the same idea. Yeah, that's what we'll do. However, this time around, we are going to heat emboss this with alabaster. So we're gonna need our handy dandy little bag. Let's get some embossing ink on this. And what I'm gonna try to do is get this stamped out on the whole sheet and then just kind of emboss it all at once. But I think the black and white is gonna look like really cool. Maybe I got a little too much of the magic bag. Okay, I think I can see that pretty well. Yeah. Now this is the difficult part. Just a hair more. Yeah, I think that'll work. Sorry, I was like all up in the video for a second there. I was trying to make sure this was lined up correctly. Ooh. My magnet appeared to be in the way. All right, now we're gonna try. I think that's good. Ooh. I'm hoping that this works and this all sticks. If not, I don't know. I didn't try to attempt doing this like prior to this video, so we shall see what happens together. And that's another thing that I wanted to say to you guys. I know there's a lot of people out there that make videos and edit them for you so you can see like these beautiful, stunning cards. But I kind of think it's like a little important to see like what someone, like if there's a mistake. Because then if you ever make that mistake, we can kind of figure out together how we're going to go about fixing that. Oh, I wish you guys could see. I don't know if you can see. Can you see it where all the embossing ink is? Pretty, right? So, well, here's to hoping that it all sticks. So let's grab ourselves just a piece of paper. See what happens. We're gonna just dust her up with some alabaster embossing powder. Alright, you guys, moment of truth. Ah, you guys. Look. Oh my goodness. I wanted to give her a quick little blow to make sure. Oh, I see a little dusty piece up here. Okay. I'm going to set this down very gently because I am so excited about this, you guys. Oh my goodness. Let's put the embossing back in. Woo! This is going to look so pretty. All right. I got stuff all over this Misty. Oh my goodness. I made such a mess. Somebody mentioned, I think yesterday, that they want to see me use a media mat. So I have one. I just have to dig it out. And maybe we'll do some aqua pigments tomorrow with that. All right, so I'm just, for the purposes of this, let's just, that there. We're going to heat up our embossing gun. off we go. There it goes. Oh my goodness, you guys. Look at that. That black and white. It is stunning, and it looks like a continued pattern because we kept just moving that stamp over. This is so pretty. Oh my word. Okay. So just real quick. This card is going to just be this. I don't think that needs an interruption or any type of thing. I do have a Raven card base, though, that we are just going to put some of the foam squares on because I'm going to raise it up a little bit. I think that is all the element that it needs. And when I do a raised up card like this, if I'm using foam squares, I do like to put 5 because, you know, obviously the 4 corners, and I need a little support in the middle. It's kind of like my, whoop, press her on there. There we go. Right. So let's just, ooh. Center that, kind of, sort of, maybe. Got it. Perfect. It's going to take a little paintbrush in case we have any more dustings on here. Just a dry paintbrush. Dust it off in case there's any magic powder, anything like that. And look, you guys, look at this card. It's so pretty. Just black and white. Super stunning. Oh my gosh. You could use this for so many things. And it just looks so elegant. All right, one more thing. Quickly. We're going to do this last piece quickly. But I had an idea. Well, I didn't have an idea. Someone else had an idea. And I saw it in their video. A video. I can't, you know, it's one of those things. I kind of can't remember who did it. This is, I'm like, what am I doing? I'm trying to figure out where I want to put this. I feel like right around here is where I want it to be. Maybe here. Too low. You guys were really, oh, that's why it's too low. So just so everyone knows, the Misty has these little grid lines, and you need to stay inside the grid lines. I was clearly not paying attention to that right now, but that's what it is. Okay, that's gonna be perfect. So we're going to do a little emboss. And then we're going to do something. I can't wait. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're sure going to try. And all right, so we just ink that up with the embossing ink. And we're definitely going to hit it again to make sure we get a really full coverage. I'm going to make sure we get that whole image. Okay, perfect. And this is just a card front. This isn't a whole situation. It's just a card front back in that beautiful C paper. So for this, we're going to take the Icicle embossing powder, which is clear. This is a clear embossing powder. It will come up clear. I could have stamped this image with a different color, like a green, let's say, and then did the embossing over that with this clear, and you would still see the green. So that's pretty cool, right? All right, so it looks like it got pretty good. So we're just gonna put our clear back inside there. And then we're gonna heat it up. And remember, when it starts to get like shiny, that's when it's actually working. All right, so I am going to let that cool off for a moment for what we're going to do next. And while that cools off, I'm going to clean this stamp, but I'm going to tell you about today's giveaway. So today we are giving away this clear, well, I'm giving away this Brutus Monroe zippered storage bag. These bags are great. They fit an entire inspiration box inside. Believe me, I've tried. You can store markers, you can store ink blending foams, you can store pretty much anything you want inside those bags. So that's going to be the giveaway for today. And in order to win that giveaway, you are going to have to be subscribed to my channel, leave a comment, and share this video. Share it with your friends, share it with someone that maybe wants to learn how to do some card making. And yeah, and that's all you have to do. And like I said, you can enter one day, you can enter all 21 days. The choice is yours and yours alone. Whatever you choose to do, up to you, my friends. And I really appreciate you guys watching. I like that people are interested in my crafts. It's really an exciting thing. All right, so we got that all cleared up, cleaned up. This should be nice and cool now. Let me grab my little paintbrush and dust her off. This is like my favorite thing to do. Dust it off. Get it nice and scrubbed up. So, here comes the magic trick that I'm hoping actually works. I'm going to need another piece of copy paper. All right, got me a fresh piece. Because the other paper I was using has like embossing powder all over it, so I want to make sure that we don't have any whoopsie daisies. All right, so we're gonna fold that. Now I've had my laminator heating up this entire time without you guys knowing. So I saw somewhere that if you heat emboss a stamped image with clear, I mean, I don't know if it has to be clear. I'm just using that for this. And then you put a piece of foil over it, that you may, in fact, get a foiled stamped image. I've never tried this. I don't know if it's recommended. We're going to try it right now. I just set her into the laminator and she's off. So we are going to see together. And I think we're going to just put this sentiment on this card. Also from the spring wreath kit. So I'm going to do this 2 times through the laminator because you know me, I love to do a double lamination. And I'm going to just put this sentiment right on there with the Oz ink because clearly that color combination is stunning. Well, she's almost out, you guys. Again, this is going to be today's giveaway. Give you a little preview of that again. All right, let's see if it worked. If anything happened here. I'm nervous. Are you guys nervous? All right. Oh my word. So it didn't, by the way, this is the Silver Sketch foil from Brutus Monroe. So I wouldn't say, I mean, it got like a couple other places, but it added like a little sparkle. I've heard that this works better with like more of a thicker outline stamp, but we got this little mush here, but that's okay. That is quite all right. We are going to just put this here. Hold on, things will get better. And granted, this was just another one of my little experiments. I will try it again. I think I'm going to test it out on a few other things and then let you guys know like what seems to be working pretty well. Like I think I'm going to try it on more of a, because this is a really detailed stamp. So I'm going to try it, see if we can do it on maybe something that doesn't have quite as much detail. Another little ink up here. Oh, perfect. Let's let that dry for just a second. And again, I just want to go over what we used today. So we used the Paper Cranes stamp from Brutus Monroe. And then for the sentiments that I used, I was using the Spring Wreath stamp from Brutus Monroe. So if you guys are interested in either of those stamps, you can just go right on to brutusmonroe.com and type in Spring Wreath and type in Paper Cranes. And the paper that I used today was the Raven cardstock. It's the 100-pound premium cardstock. And you get 25 sheets for $7.99. You guys, 25 sheets of this. You can make 50 cards. Literally, you could make 50 cards. Isn't that insane? 50 A2 size cards. So let's just put our little stamp back. I'm excited. And then don't forget about the giveaway that I told you, the Brutus Monroe vinyl pouch, zippered pouch. You can buy this too. I think they're $3.99, $4.99, something like that. All right, so we've cleaned up everything. Cleaned up our Misty. Again, I'm telling you guys, get into this habit. It will change your day. And then we can set her aside. Little Miss Misty. And then I just have a Midnight card base. This is the Midnight cardstock. And for this, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take my favorite little tape runner, put a little tape down. Oh, there we go. And we will just kind of center this into it. All right, and you guys, it's gonna be a real simple card like that, because this was kind of just an experiment, but I did want to finish it. So, just to recap, these are the 3 cards we made today. We started out with just stamping and moving the image as a background, and then stamping a sentiment and cutting out a piece for this little card. In this stunning, we use the Raven cardstock. Again, same process, stamp it, move the image, heat emboss, and we just raised it so it gives a little elevation. And then this one, we did a little clear heat embossing and put a piece of foil over it and ran it through the laminator, and this was the result. I think that's pretty good for a first try. So we're gonna have to try this more. And then again, the sentiments. So thank you guys for watching. Please enjoy my giveaways, and I hope you enjoy my videos, and you guys have yourself a great day. Thank you.